fourth technique for the orange belt curriculum of Kenpo Karate for Christ is thrusting salute. So again, we have that salute, right? We know we're going to see a palm strike involved in this, this series of technique. This technique is fairly simple. It's not hard to do at all, and I think it's a sense of a continuation of what you saw in yellow belt with deflecting hammer. The attack this time again is a front kick. All right, we did front kick for deflecting hammer for yellow belt. Again, we're seeing a front kick this time. But rather than use that best block, don't be there philosophy, we're actually going to talk this time about blocking the kick this time. So the best, always the best option, is if you can just not be there. If you can use the footwork to escape the attack, that's your best option. That's why we start with that in yellow belt. And we introduce that footwork there to keep you, recognizing distance and can you stay safe that way. But now we're going to look at, okay, you couldn't get out of the way in time, so we're going to use the blocking option this time. And in this case with the block, what you want to do is your arm wants to come at a perpendicular, and we are actually hitting what they're attacking us with. In this case with the kick, we are going to hit their leg. And it's going to be a left block this time. We used right with deflecting hammer with the parry. It's going to use a left downward block as a kick with the right foot. So it's a right thrusting front kick coming to center mass. I'm going to step back with my right foot now. We've been advancing in this level. This one will, this time, retreat. So they won't, not every technique in orange belts is going to use that advanced idea. It's just the idea that's introduced at this point. So they're not all just, limited to using that or teaching that one principle. We're retreating again this time. But rather than stepping straight back, we're stepping back and slightly back to the right here. You're going back on the diagonal. It'd be like back to the 4:30 if you're standing on the clock. We use those references all the time. 12 o'clock straight ahead, 6 o'clock behind me, 3 o'clock to my right, so 4:30, be back in diagonal this way. So as they go to kick, I want to step back, but I'm not completely out of range. And at the same time, is a big circle, comes all the way across the inward block and down, and we are striking that leg as hard as we can, knocking it off to the side. So that foot will get kicked, boom, and just hit as hard as we can. Kind of, it'll open them up this way. They'll come wide open. And as soon as that downward block, before they have a chance to reestablish their balance, I want to come up with the back foot, with the right foot, and now my angle of attack is kind of on that diagonal because I step back to 4:30. So I'm going to continue to advance towards the 10:30 line here, the front left diagonal, and I'll be doing a right front kick right to the abdomen, right to the stomach there. And as I plant forward after that front kick, so they attack with the front kick, I'm returning with the front kick again. We saw that idea with attacking mace. But I'm a downward block first. I step back, downward block, and then I return with the same attack they gave me. I'm going to advance forward with that between their feet. And there's your thrusting salute. The right hand's going to palm strike to the chin. And that's the whole technique. Step one, steps back with a big left downward block to the right leg. Step two, almost immediately a right front kick to the abdomen. And as they're bending forward, they're giving you a great opportunity to hit to the chin with this palm strike. And that's thrusting salute. Because of course we're thrusting at the end of that attack. One more time, thrusting salute, they kick, we go back, downward block with the left, front kick, planting forward, and I do a right thrusting palm strike right to the chin. And that is technique number 4, thrusting salute for the orange belt in Kenpo Karate for Christ.